Hi, this is Ed Herzog from Video Tools and Tips, and today I'm going to show you the top 5 pro features of TubeBuddy. If you're not familiar with TubeBuddy, it's a tool to help you manage and grow your YouTube channel. So let's take a look at the top 5 pro features of TubeBuddy. So let me first talk about why I decided to focus on the pro version of TubeBuddy. As you see here, TubeBuddy has a free version, a pro version, a star version, and a legend version. My assumption is most people start off with the free version. That's what I started off with myself. Then they'll go to the pro version and eventually maybe to the star version. Maybe when they're really, really big, they'll go to the legend version. But I assume most people go from free to pro. And so if you're making the decision, do I want to start paying for TubeBuddy? This here is probably the plan that you're looking at, the pro plan. So I want to focus on the features of the pro plan. By the way, if you want to try out TubeBuddy, I'll put a link down in the video description below. I'll also put instructions that will allow you to sign up for a free trial of any one of the paid plans, a pro plan, the star plan, or the legend plan. So let's take a look now at the top 5 pro features of TubeBuddy. Now, just so you know, I'm going to be doing this demonstration on my other YouTube channel, which is called All Things Elementor, because that's where I have my pro license of TubeBuddy installed. Now, the first two pro features of TubeBuddy that I want to show you are the Search Explorer and the Keyword Explorer. I'm going to show you those two together because they kind of work hand in hand. So what I can do is I can come up here to the TubeBuddy symbol and scroll down here to Keyword Explorer. And these are tools you want to use when you're planning a video. So in my case, this is an Elementor channel. So let's say I want to make a channel or make a video showing how to make a responsive website using Elementor. So let me just type in Elementor, responsive. Let's go with that, Elementor responsive design. And now it's going to give me results. Now, as I understand it, the results here are the Search Explorer. In this case, it's telling me that creating a video on this particular topic may not be a good idea. It's giving me, you have here both weighted and unweighted. Weighted is particular for my channel, unweighted is more general. So for weighted, it's telling me, this could be poor. I'm getting a 13 out of 100. It's showing me for search volume for this keyword, again, it's very poor. There's not a lot of search. The competition is fairly good, not great, but it's fairly good. The optimization strength, as I understand it, is how well optimized the competition has their videos for this particular keyword. In this case, very good. You're seeing a lot of potential videos in the search results. The number of monthly searches is, again, not very good. And then this gives me some information on how I stack up relative to the competition here. The other thing you can do here is click on the Results tab, and this shows you some of the videos that others have created on this particular topic. And this will show you the top ranking videos. And as you see, I haven't created a video on this particular topic yet on my Elementor channel, so I don't have any videos right there. And here you can also see a map then. And actually, it's showing in this case there's not enough search data in order to create a map. But if there's more search data, it'll show you a map in terms of where the search for this particular keyword is coming from. Now, as I understand it, this here is more of the Keyword Explorer, where you can explore alternatives to the keyword that you originally entered up here. So, for example, this is giving me results from YouTube. So it gives me 4 different options here that I can click on, and then this here will update. Here are results from YouTube. Video topics, I'll admit, I don't know exactly where those come from. And then common tags, I assume, come from these videos here that show up in the search results. So what are the common tags that people use in those particular videos? So if we come back here to YouTube and Elementor responsive design not working, responsive web design Elementor, that seems pretty similar to the one I have up here already. Solving responsive web design challenges with Elementor, that sounds a little bit different. And then how to design a responsive website on Elementor. Again, that seems pretty similar to what I already have. So let me click here on this one here. And you're seeing here that this looks like perhaps a better option for my channel if I want to make a video related to responsive design in Elementor. So this is a good tool for planning out your videos ahead of time and finding topics that will work on your channel and hopefully get you a decent amount of views rather than spending a lot of time on a video that ultimately flops. So this is what I like to use for this particular, this is how I like to use this particular tool from TubeBuddy. And by the way, you do get some limited access to this tool, or to these two tools, the Search Explorer and the Keyword Explorer, in the free version of TubeBuddy. But to get full access to these two tools, you will need the Pro account or higher. Now, the next Pro feature from TubeBuddy that I want to show you is called the SEO Studio. Now, this is a feature you can use at any point in the process. I personally like to use it after I've uploaded a video. So this here is my most recent upload to YouTube on the All Things Elementor channel. And what I can do is I can come here and click there, and then come right there to SEO Studio and click on that. And now what I can do is I can enter a keyword or a key phrase that I want this particular video to rank on. So let's just say I want to rank on Speed Up Elementor. That seems like a good idea for this particular video. So we'll type that in and go ahead and start. So you see here, it gives me an SEO score for that particular phrase, Speed Up Elementor. Seems like I'm doing pretty good, 95% for that target keyword. Here I can go ahead and click on that to change my keyword. And then here it gives me some ways in which I can improve my score. So, these are just different examples of things that I could do if I wanted to improve mine. In this case, some of these I already have because I'm at 95%. Now, the other feature here of the SEO Studio that I want to call attention to is you can make edits right here within the SEO Studio. So if you're getting feedback that there are parts of your title or your description that need to be changed in order to help your video rank higher, you can do that right here. You can change the title, change the description, change the tags, change the thumbnail, and then right here apply those changes to the video. You don't have to go back to the video and do that. You can do it right here and then refresh this and see how it changes the SEO score. Again, here are tags, and then thumbnail has a feature that I like, which is that you can see what other thumbnails look like that are ranking highly on this particular search term, and then see how yours compares. And you might want to make some tweaks. You might also get some inspiration for different thumbnail, what that might look like. In my case, I never like my thumbnails, but I'm not a great designer, so I just go with this here. But again, you can look at these and say, hey, I might want to incorporate some of these features into my thumbnail and make it better and make it stand out more relative to my competition. So this here I think is a really nice feature where you can visualize what your thumbnail looks like and compare it to your competition. Now, the next Pro feature of TubeBuddy that I want to show you is called the Best Practices Audit. This will show you whether or not your video is following the best practices as recommended by YouTube themselves. So let me come down to this video here, and if I hover over, I get this little TubeBuddy symbol. If I click on that and then come to Launchpad, and then manage this video in Launchpad. In this case, if you haven't already added your video to Launchpad, you'll need to do that first. But in this case, I've already added it. And you see here that there are a couple of recommendations that they make for improving this video. One is it says it's missing cards. Now, you don't necessarily have to follow all the recommendations here. In my case, I don't really like using cards on my videos. So for me, maybe I would get a few more views if I use cards, but I've decided that cards just aren't something that I like to use on my videos. It also says my title doesn't contain tags, so I'm going to have to go back and take a look and see what I can do to fix that. And then if I come down here, these are the ones that I've passed. So these are the different recommendations that where I have passed the best practice audit based on what YouTube recommends. Now, the final Pro feature that I want to mention are templates. Now, you have both card templates as well as end screen templates. Now, I will admit I don't personally use these features because, as I've already mentioned, I don't use cards in my videos every once in a while, but it's a very rare occurrence. And I've recently, within the last couple of months, stopped putting end screens on my videos. But obviously, a lot of people do like to use end screens, and they do like to use cards. And this is a way of saving time. So, here it says, set any video as an end screen template, then easily apply its end screen elements to new uploads. And here for the cards, it says set any video as a card template, then easily apply its cards to new uploads. So this is a time saver. So if you're continually using the same cards or the same end screens, this is a nice feature that will save you time. Another thing I want to mention real quickly here is that I'm only highlighting 5 of the features that come with a Pro version of TubeBuddy. There are a lot more features that you get when you upgrade from the free version to the Pro version. All these things that go from an X to a green check mark, or that go from limited to, again, to the green check mark. So I'm not going to go through all these. I'm just going to scroll down. You can find this on the pricing page, but you see you get a lot of features with the pro version that you don't get with the free version. And of course, you get even more features if you upgrade even further to the star version or the legend version of TubeBuddy. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I'll put instructions down in the video description below in case you want to try out one of these pay plans, Pro, Star, or Legend, on a trial basis. So that is it. I hope you found this video helpful, and I hope to see you on the next video. Bye.